Did the 1970s oil crisis lead to alternative energy research? Imagine a time when filling up your car became a challenge and gas stations ran out of fuel. That was the reality during the 1970s oil shocks. These sudden disruptions changed how countries thought about energy. The oil shocks happened mainly because of geopolitical events like the 1973 Arab oil embargo and the 1979 Iranian Revolution. These events cut off oil supplies and caused prices to skyrocket. Suddenly, countries realized how much they depended on foreign oil and how vulnerable they were. Before these shocks, the United States used a lot of oil, but domestic production was falling. This meant they relied heavily on importing oil from other countries. When the oil embargo hit, it caused long lines at gas stations, shortages, and economic chaos. The inflation and stagnation that followed are called stagflation. People saw that oil supplies were not guaranteed and that prices could change quickly. This made governments and businesses think about other ways to get energy. The crisis pushed both government and private companies to look into alternative energy sources. They started researching solar power, nuclear energy, and even wind and geothermal energy. The idea was to find ways to produce energy without depending so much on imported oil. Governments created policies and incentives to encourage the use of renewable energy and energy-saving devices. For example, they set new standards for fuel efficiency in cars and supported the installation of solar panels. Public concern about the environment also grew during this time. People began to see energy conservation as a way to help the planet and reduce reliance on fossil fuels. This shift in thinking helped push forward the development of new energy technologies. The 1970s oil shocks made it clear that diversifying energy sources was necessary for economic stability and national security. In the years that followed, efforts to develop nuclear power expanded, and renewable energy research gained momentum. The crisis showed that relying on a single energy source was risky. It sparked a movement toward creating a more resilient and sustainable energy future. So, yes, the 1970s oil shocks did lead to increased research and development in alternative energy. They changed the way the world thought about energy forever.